Hey, what is up everybody? Blue Ghost here, and welcome back to some more Titanfall 2, where my aim is true. Alright, anyways, welcome back to some more Titanfall 2, where we're going to be taking a look at the experimental game mode called High TTK, which if you do not know what High TTK stands for, it stands for High Time to Kill. And what that's implying for is that with this experimental game mode, it now takes a little bit longer for you to kill pilots with specific weapons, kind of like a bullet weapons, like, you know, SMGs and assault rifles, obviously. And if I'm correct on this statement, I think the grenadier weapons are untouched. I think they still deal the same amount of damage as before. Like, obviously, if you were to get directly hit by an EPG projectile, you would instantly die. And then obviously, I think the Cold War might have the same damage as before, and the Salt Ball and the SMR as well. So this game mode is really interesting because I've been seeming to play a little bit better in this game mode rather than the other games that I play in, which is interesting because it takes a longer time for you to kill pilots with bullet weapons, like the car SMG is what I'm using right now. And basically, okay, that was slow, that was really bad, my bad. And my aim is also true and right here, over here. I didn't even know what was up with my aim today. I didn't even know what was up, but it gets way better in when we go later into the game. Trust me, it'll get much better. So anyways, it takes a longer time for you to kill pilots, which is amazing, and it actually gives you a bit more of an opportunity to outplay your opponent when they get the jump on you. For example, if you had a Kraber or something like that, and you know, if your opponent gets the first shot on you and gets the jump on you, you would obviously die. But in this game mode, you actually have more of a chance to react and to see if you could try to one-shot him with a Kraber sniper rifle or any other sniper rifle that you're using. And you pretty much just overall have, in time, more opportunity to outplay your opponent when they get the jump on you. And I've had that many times, and I love that. I love that because even on console, it's really hard for you to, like, you know, turn and aim so that you can try to outplay your opponent. While on PC, you can aim faster, and you know, you can turn around faster when the opponent gets your first shot on you when you're behind them, and you can turn around a lot faster, shoot back at them, and outplay them. And I love this game mode because I have more opportunities to outplay my opponent, and that is a mega kill. Beautiful job right there. And I just love that I'm able to do that. It feels so good to be able to have more opportunities to outplay my opponent when they get the jump on me, so that every time when they get the jump on me, I don't always have to feel like going like, oh, I'm dead. Because every single time in this game, you know, when the opponent gets a jump on you, it's usually them that wins because they obviously got the first shots on you, you don't have enough health, and you obviously can't turn and aim fast enough for you to aim at them, which is unfortunate. But in this game mode, you have more opportunities to do that because it takes a longer time for you to kill pilots, except if you have a grenadier weapon. Because, you know, if you get directly hit by an EPG projectile, you would obviously die instantaneously. So anyways, along with this experimental game mode, we got some new changes to the tactical abilities. Let's start with Phase Shift. Phase Shift has been nerfed. Well, I mean, Stim, Grapple, and Phase Shift have all been nerfed. Stim's been nerfed. Stim was one of my favorite tactical abilities. It was probably my absolute favorite that I've used because I love getting those Stim openers when I'm starting a pilots versus pilots game, or even attrition, where I use Stim at the beginning of the match, and then I get my flank on my opponents, and then I clean out their spawn area, which is pretty funny to do a lot of the times. But it's all three of these tacticals have been nerfed: Phase Shift, Stim, and Grapple. So Phase Shift, it no longer has 2 charges, you only have 1 charge. But here's the annoying thing about it. You only have 1 charge, right? But you can stay in Phase Shift for a little bit longer, and it's annoying because you're just waiting for him to pop out of Phase Shift, just like playing the waiting game. And it feels like they're in Phase Shift for 10 years or something. It just feels like it's drastically longer now. It's like, you know, they pop Phase Shift, you're waiting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then they pop out of Phase Shift. Phase Shift is still Phase Shift, but it only has 1 charge, and I love how Respawn is trying to balance it out, and I think this change is really good, except for the duration part of it. Alright, Grapple. This one caught me by surprise. Grapple now has a longer time to regenerate. And I'm actually kind of confused about this one because I'm not sure why they nerfed Grapple in this sort of way, because I never felt like Grapple was you know, too overpowered. Or maybe even in this type of game mode, it might have been really overpowered because, you know, somebody could use a Grapple to get speed boost with their slingshot, and then they could outplay their opponent when they get shot at them. Or maybe, I don't know why Grapple got nerfed in any way, because I didn't really see that this tactical ability needed a nerf. Unless it's because I'm doing this right now, which is I am abusing the out-of-bounds area to get the flank on my opponents, and here we go. Lol. But then, unfortunately, it got shut down by a frag grenade. And I think I tunnel vision onto that pilot, which is also why I died. If I would have hit the other pilot that was throwing that frag grenade, I probably would have survived. But the frag grenade probably still would have killed me. So yeah, unfortunate for Grapple that I got nerfed like this. Now here's one that made me cry a little bit. Well, not really, but it made me sad. Stim. The speed boost has been reduced. And I'm a little bit sad because now I can't go as fast anymore. I can't be Sonic the Hedgehog anymore. But I'm not sure if the change is going to be too hard on Stim. I'm pretty sure I'll be able to still use Stim the same way it is. It's just with a little less speed. I can definitely see why they tone the speed down for Stim, even when you're wall running on the wall, because when you Stim, you get a lot of speed. Whenever you wall run in Titanfall 2, or even Titanfall 1 in that matter, your movement speed is increased. Like, you bounce on a wall, off a wall, you get a speed boost, and in Titanfall 2, that gives you the ability to get a movement boost off of your crouching. And then, you know, you can chain, oh my god, I can't even talk today. You can chain your wall jumps so that you can keep getting slide boosts and everything, and then, you know, you can keep increasing your movement speed. Even when jumping off the walls and everything to maintain your speed. Like, instantaneously when you cling onto a wall, jump off, and then you can keep maintaining your speed. And I can definitely see why Stim was nerfed, because you move really fast, even while running, and it can be pretty difficult for somebody to even kill you while you're using Stim, even with that, you know, speed boost that you get from it, which is pretty dang powerful as well. But unfortunate for Stim that it got nerfed like this, but I'll still use Stim, actually. I still love to use Stim, because I even just love the design of the Stim pilot, of how he looks. It's just so cool looking in anything. I will not sleep on Stim any day of the week. I will not. I will refuse to believe that it's weak now because it's nerfed. But I'm not, you know, believing that it's weak or anything. I think it's still going to be a pretty good tactical ability and everything. Alrighty, everybody, so I hope you guys are enjoying the new experimental game mode. This game mode is experimental to try out some new things and everything, and this is just the hope that, you know, everybody's enjoying it and everything. And I enjoy this game mode because I love the ability to outplay my opponents a little bit more with a high time to kill and everything. So anyways, yeah. There's 33 kills for you guys in Pilots vs. Pilots, and I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you guys next time. Don't forget you can follow me on my Twitter, which is @BlueGhost136, and don't forget to join the Purple Army Network, which is in the description below. Come talk to me in Iniquity, and I will see you guys later. Peace.